Hi guys, before you get into this video, this is a little pre-introduction. So first off, before you watch this, if you have not been a part of this drama, if you have not heard of this drama previously, then there are a lot of things that are missing from this. So please watch this with an open mind. I also did not record this for anyone to directly go harass her. Do not raid her Discord. Do not send her hate. This is literally me getting my side out. For those of you wondering, why is this a re-upload? Because for those of you who have seen my Twitter, I had already moved this to the previous video to unlisted due to the fact that I just wanted that video to be the end of the drama and there to be no more and everything to be, at least hoping that Kira would kosher out with me due to the fact that I had gotten my side out finally, instead of it just being what she says against me. It was removed. That's fine. It got removed. I didn't get stricken. I didn't have anything to worry about. I have been doing emails back and forth with YouTube. I understand why it was removed. I have fixed said problem. And, yeah. It's fine. Again, do not send her shade for her or her boyfriend getting the video removed. They weren't getting it removed to try to silence my side. I mean, I assume not. We'll see if this video goes down again. I'm not going to try to repost it because I'm not going to be spiteful. But with the help of some friends, I decided to repost it, and it would be worth it to repost it. So, my little blue friend, my little winged friend, thank you for your support and the encouragement to repost this. Just a warning for those of you who are new to watching this, there are some topics that could be triggering, which includes the talk of self-harm or bullying, things of that nature. For those of you who have already seen this video and are just rewatching it, well, thank you for coming by again, and thank you for the support that you have on this. Those of you who are going to leave me hate and who are watching, it's okay, go ahead. I have gotten more support than I have hate. But I will say, it doesn't look good on her if you come here and try to bully and put me down. Especially considering she's supposed to be anti-bully. So, with that being said, enjoy the video. Let's get started, shall we? Be taking shots of this during it. Dear Kira Berry, I have actually taken the time to make a video about this. Surprising, isn't it? I even took about an hour to type out and figure out what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. And the mic is above me, so I hope it sounds great because, yeah. So, dear Kira Berry, I guess you're wondering why I made this video, or maybe you already know. Either way, welcome to the truth. This video means you can't twist my words. Anything I type, you've twisted. Well, guess what? This is straight from my mouth on the internet. This is able to be seen by anyone and everyone who wants to see it. And you can't change what I've said. Not this time. And I wrote you a letter recently, and you twisted it. That's why I'm doing this video now. You may have a larger crowd to speak to and more people who will listen to you, but to end the drama, I'm gonna have my say too. And I've tried to be civil, but I'm sick of being strung up when Miss Victim isn't the victim. And I'm tired of you playing the victim. So, let's start from the beginning. The first time I can think of being told that you hated me. I wasn't even staff on Discord. I didn't tell Sido my in-game name when we were playing hide and seek on Performium. And you messaged me and asked me what it was, and I didn't tell you because I didn't want him to find you around me or him to find Al. And I didn't know that you disliked me then. You had already disliked me, but this was the first time that I had been told. Stada and I had a lot of fun playing this. He even streamed it on his channel. But even before anything happened, staff, including Mystic Strike, told me how you had told Performium staff on their Performium chat that you didn't not like knowing my name, and if I ever applied for staff, I would never get it because you didn't trust me. At the time, I wasn't thinking about applying for Minecraft staff. Stetta and Pinchy had mentioned how I'd be a good one, but I hadn't actually considered it. But it was obvious then that you had started to dislike me, but you still kept it civil.
Moo.
The next time you showed dislike of me, Stetta and I started to flirt. We had set our
I have a
playing
cat in my
games
lap
as
and a soda in my hand,
Rose
and
is
I'm
flirting
gonna
with
be
Stetta.
screaming in the next hour.
Stetta was flirting with Rose. It was cute. It was
you're
adorable.
not
It was a
going
Discord
anywhere.
thing.
Nope.
We're two consenting adults with a large distance between us. What you didn't know is that Stetta and I had agreed if we wanted to try to date, it would have been on the down low. Because we're adults and we don't need
Me?
shit out and about for everybody. Especially because nothing stays
I
a
literally
secret
told
on
you that
Discord.
before I left earlier,
You did,
along with
yes.
Sugarcane.
Can
we were
I have
single, we wanted to get to know each other,
another
we
one,
were
please?
talking a lot.
Sure.
And it
To
was
set up a
casual.
crop where I can plant it, or where you can
There was
plant it
no
in, because I
pressure
have to
for
give
us
you
to
it
meet
as
anyone who we
clippings
weren't
instead of
with
an
each other.
actual seed, because they don't
And I
produce
guess
new
that's what made
seeds.
us have such a good friendship.
I'm just waiting for the game log.
Discord decided to ship us together. And we kind of just let that happen. We decided, hey, if they want to believe this, then they can believe it.
What is that
We know
grinding
what
sound? I
happens
always play whenever
between us.
you log in.
And then someone told me, and I don't remember who, that you were so
And did you
worried that
figure
I
out how
messed
you're
up
gonna
what Stetta had with some
Do your
Emerald
nether work
Rifleman,
farm?
who, unbeknownst
I've
to
pretty
you,
much got it set up now, yeah.
I already knew about. And I had obviously talked
Because I
to.
needed a hoe for the farming station,
Like,
so I
Stetta
just
and I
went
had
for
talked
a
about how this
harvester.
woman and him weren't a thing and weren't going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But we decided due to his work and having such a large distance, the
Inter.io
fact that
has
we were
some
such
nice
good
things
friends
when it
that we
comes
didn't
to
want
like
to ruin that. And
teleportation and
we
stuff,
stuck
but
to our friendship
for
and
their
continued
automation,
talking,
it's just like,
and still talk to this day.
There's better.
But a little into that same month, I'm running an 18+ chat on Skype for adults who are in the Discord and want to have adult conversations. Of course, you hear about it because one staff member came in and complained about another.
And you say I need darkness,
And
yes?
you barge in. You have to be in this chat. It's not allowed to be a thing
Yes,
without
it
you
will
in
have
it.
to
You
be
have
dark
to
and
monitor
on
it.
Soul Sand, of
Apex
course.
was even wondering why he was even there. It was us randomly talking on Skype. We'd get on cam and just
I
bullshit.
think it has to be
or
below light
we'd
level
share kinks
7
and
for it to
even
be able
porn.
to row
It's
properly.
18+
I'll
people
get it
who
to 0, don't
confirm
worry.
their identities.
Huh?
It was just casual
I'll get
talking.
it to 0.
And you came in, and it got awkward for a little bit. Of course, then RGA came in, and it became weird.
Alright, I'm gonna bring you 7 clippings.
But I'll skip ahead. You and I
I
got
need one.
kosher later on.
I'm bringing you
I
7.
became staff on Discord and rather liked by the people.
But I only need one.
I'd get on and it was Queen Rose
I have
High
7, so I'm
Rose
bringing
and
you
everyone
7.
wanted to be in chats with me. Which was fine. But you don't like when people get attention. So it's okay. I mean, you and I even played Cards Against Humanity together.
Meow 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 meow.
me and my high school sweetheart Alex started
Meow.
talking again.
Meow.
Of course, that was my separate life off of Discord. He had cheated on me in high school, and a
When
few
you set up
years
your zombie
later
pigment
after
farm,
that,
would
he
you
had
actually
cheated on
mind
me.
trying to hold on to
That's what
some
I
of
knew him
the
for. But he had
rotten
his
flesh?
issues, and I'd hope this time he'd be different and fix himself.
Well, I'll have a backlog, so yes.
This time would be different. I never stopped loving him.
Yeah, because
So I went to visit
I
him.
use a lot of it for my
Things
Thonka craft
happened.
and just
We ended
for
up moving in together.
turning into the leather.
Oh,
That was
and
quick
also
and rushed and-
the zombie pigmen do drop the essencey things.
We both knew it.
The
But
shards.
I wanted to help better him. I was
Or are you talking about
untrusting due to
something
past
else?
relationships. So, like most nosy girls, I looked through his phone.
Like the ethereal essence.
Wow. What did I find?
Zombie pigment shouldn't.
He had cheated on me on my birthday
Uh,
with a girl named Jen.
They do.
That hurt. And I tried to forgive him. I mean, I already knew he was repeating.
That's odd.
And at this point, me and Ray had started talking and becoming friends. And I felt comfortable with Ray. So I opened up and
So
spilled
this is
my
probably
guts
going to
to
be
him.
really overkill,
He
but
became my best friend. He was nothing more, but he was still such a great person I thought I could
Big
trust.
squeal.
And he turned and told you and others. So much for secrets, huh? Now this friends, the previous ones
Yeah,
from
like
the
you can
Skype group,
put a few
like
in each
Ava
corner
and
to get the
Sajuk,
gro-
hell,
growing
even
a-
Cool
going
Spirit was
faster.
cool with me at the time. We hung out a lot.
hey, you'll see. As soon as you place one,
And you didn't like it, but we were all kosher.
Where do you
By
want me to
this
put it?
time, Alex and I had become distant. We rarely talked. His Fallout games were important than
Put
me.
it
I'll put it
anywhere,
right
anywhere,
here.
anywhere.
And to top it all off, I found out he was cheating on me with a dude.
Oh,
I'm
you gotta
hurt. I can't do
reinforce.
this. Like,
Yep,
how are you going to cheat
You
on me
sacrificed
with a
health for that?
guy?
I have used it a lot.
Expect me to be okay.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to figure out. I know
I
it
got
works in single player. I
shit-faced
need to
and Ray tried
set
to
it up
talk
in
to me, and I don't remember.
on here to see if it still works. But I
September
believe there is a way to
2017.
trip
Yes,
the game into
the date
giving
I can
you
actually remember.
the essence
Well, month at least.
using a pseudo player.
I started talking to Mystic Strike. He's going through a terrible
Or pseudo
breakup,
player
and we become
crafting.
friends. Even though he was an asshole to me in the past when I was actually playing on the server.
Need to test it out though.
We talk every day more and more, and after I find out Alex is cheating on me and
I
pushing
need
me
a
away,
wise terminal.
we start a Discord relationship. And put on the show joking about how Discord would push us together, and it was a great
I already have wireless
Discord
set up in
thing
mine.
only. And it was a joke for both of us.
But that's because my golem needed it. So,
That's it.
whatever they.
Just a joke. So, I don't know what else you probably could have thought or what you think it could have been. I'm sure there was just talking in the background, and I'm sorry. I was still signed in on Discord. But me and Mystic then started dating. And we didn't have that Cinderella meeting happy story. We don't have a cute relationship. We started casually dating. Yes, I was with Alex. But at that point, I had checked out. He had already cheated on me, and what was I going to do? And not that I could tell you that, because you didn't like me. Alex found out about me and Mystic. And we tried to hide it, because Mystic understood what I was going through. And it didn't work. We fought. I left. I spent a week living in a hotel. Cool, fine. Wallowing. Less so to the due to the end of the relationship, and more about how everyone started treating me. You fired me off Discord staff. Cool. I don't know what you told Discord staff, but many Performium staff, many of them, and some who I won't mention because they're still Performium staff at this point, told me you informed them I was fired for dating Mystic Strike. I was fired for my in real life relationship ending and a new one starting. And on top of that, you fired my sister for nothing, simply because you had fired me. So I quit Discord completely. I wallowed for a week dealing with the stress and the bullying that you kept putting me through. Anytime I got on Minecraft, it was filled with bullying. And you can try to deny it or blow it off. But you know what you did. You, Alex, and Ray all knew that I have severe suicidal depression. You pushed and pushed and pushed. You pushed me to the point of being suicidal. You laughed about it. When I got bad and I didn't leave bed and Mystic decided for my own safety that he wanted me to move in with him, you griefed my stuff on Minecraft, gave Alex a claim butt up on mine, and continued to make snide comments on streams about me. And let Ray and Alex do it too, even though you try to advocate for anti-bullying. And boy, is that a joke. I began drinking and cutting heavily. I shared it on YouTube under my Let's Talk videos. I showed scars and how bad they were. I talked about how I had made the mistake, how I was an awful person for what I had did. At the time, I didn't even think about the fact that, hey, Alex did bad too. And what you did was worse. People started telling you, hey, you're pushing Rose to suicide. This is what you're doing. Stop. These are her videos. Can't you see that you need to stop doing what you're doing? But you hated that your reputation was changing. You threw me under saying I was faking it and I was lying. But do scars lie? I showed my cuts in my videos to be open with people who watch. To show them that, hey, no more YouTube persona. I'm going to be the real me. This is me. And I'm going to show my emotions. I'm going to be a real person and not put on the facade. Mystic rushed me up to Kansas so fast, fearing I was getting worse. I didn't get on Discord still. The thought of it giving me anxiety attacks. And I couldn't even get on Minecraft anymore since Alex was there and my stuff was being messed with. You removed heads off my wall and admitted it to him. Wait, before you consider deleting your messages between you and Mystic, realize we have screenshots of that too. The only reason I'm not blasting them on this video is because I respect him enough to not log into his stuff to get them. It got so bad, a letter was sent to RJ and Donnie by Mystic. And I'll be showing that on the convo here. And removing my face. This is what I feel comfortable enough to show. This letter, in case you don't feel like reading this and you're just listening, says, I'm sending this to both you and the Bobes. It seems like every staff meeting I've ever been involved in, one topic always comes up, bullying. Over the past month or so, I've noticed the user being bullied by Kira. You'll both likely recognize the name Mystical Rose, or on Discord, Mystery Rose. She and I share a claim on SMP1 and are in a relationship IRL. After Kira befriended Rose's ex, my claim's been griefed on multiple occasions by Kira and Rose's ex, Mo335. The first grief was a world edit of a giant dirt block outside my claim, which is now claimed by Mo335, with cords. She also placed bedrock on my claim after I destroyed a block that was placed in it by her underground. Cords are. She also allowed Mo335 to build inside my claim under my house. According to Ray the Weeb, Kira gave Mo permission to build on my claim and he built something here, which for those of you who haven't seen, it's an underground bunker and it was meant to be an insult to me and him. There's no log data for this build, but Ray says that Kira gave Emma permission to do so. I noticed that twice Emma had permission to build on my claims. I had never given him permission and removed it the first time I noticed it. 3 days or so later, he suddenly had perms according to /trust list. I have also noticed named Withers being killed on our claim. This has happened at least 5 times. During this, she and Emma are also making sly remarks directed to both me and Rose on Kira's streams. While this is all going on, Rose was moving in with me. I told Kira ahead of time that I would take a break from staff for a week or so to sort everything out and to get everything back in order. Screenshot from that conversation here. Screenshots on screen. Sure, you can guess why. I'm probably going to be inactive as a server for the next week or so. I need to figure out what she and I are doing, and I need to help stabilize her emotions. Thanks for understanding and being a great friend, Kira. Following Rose moving in, she made a cute tweet on my Twitter joking about how she hacked my account. Now I, like most girls, made the, haha, I hacked your account, loves you. She had no access to my other accounts and no desire to use them. Following this, I was promptly removed from staff because my account is a security risk and I've been inactive the previous 2 weeks. My inactivity, she was already aware of what happened, and it was my fucking Twitter. Pages had an account compromised, and Chosen Waffles accounts went on a rampage. Both of them were / still are staff after the incident. My girlfriend tweets from my Twitter account, all of a sudden my account is a security risk that staff needs to be revoked. Now, I really don't care about being staff anymore, especially if Kira's leading the team. I know she's done some great things for the server, but bullying should never be appropriate. This isn't as extreme as... Sorry. This isn't as extreme as something I can't mention that's off the screen. But what she and Emma were doing made Rose suicidal. There were multiple occasions when she considered it and I was afraid to leave her side. She's afraid to get on the server or the Discord because she's afraid to see them on it. Puts her in a panic attack. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy lives to read this. I just wanted you to know that this was happening. Scrolling past. Coming from RGA himself. As far as bullying goes, I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry. The next staff meeting, I'll bring up griefing and other issues like that. It's not acceptable behavior for anyone, especially someone high up. I know what her deal is with you and Rose. And then it just goes on, and they're having a conversation. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on to, back to my little thing here. RGA deleted all traces of your world edit. And Alex's torture from me. RJ even apologized for your bullying. And he may be busy, but he took the time to talk to both Mystic and I about the situation and actually apologize. At this time, we were messaging on Twitter, so I've got Twitter messages from that. And now, due to that, I decided, hey, Mystic and I are going to be better friends with RGA. So I've tried to be his friend. And he's the reason why I stay happy. He's the reason why I came back to Discord. Honestly, RGA is 100% the reason why I am back on Discord and back talking, but I digress. You turn people against me. I had no one but myself and Mystic. The comments from Alex kept coming on your live streams, and I stopped watching. Yeah, Kara, that's right. I still watched your videos. I still gave you support, even knowing you hated me. Let's go for another shot, shall we? In the skull glass. Whew. Had a drink to decide to do this video. Let's skip ahead to January, February of 2018. So yes, this year. I thought we were fine and kosher. I thought you had seen how Alex could be. He wanted to fly you out to see him 3 days after your own boyfriend's birthday. Mystic and you were trying to talk, and we ignored the fact that everyone said that you were shit-talking us. I drew a fan art, you tried to talk to Mystic about your problems, but then you sent screenshots of right after me and Alex broke up, where I was trying to fix my relationship. Because to you, no matter how many times he cheats on me, the fact that I made a mistake means I'm scum of the earth. You said you were worried, but Mystic had already seen them. Hell, even Ray messaged me apologizing for it all. Later on, RJ pulled me into a voice chat, telling me you convinced people there was a leak and that someone was telling me stuff from staff chat. Staff even thought it was Gumpy. How could you let people... How could you keep hating and distrusting me and getting others to do it too? Especially when that leak wasn't coming from anyone but you. Why can't you own up for that? Ever since you've been staff, I know nothing that goes on anymore. You were the leak, and you were turning everyone against me again. And I recorded the convo between Stutter, Raver, RJ, Donnie, and I. Not to share it with anybody. It's so I could listen to it later, and so I could let Mystic listen to it later, because he was at work, and I wanted him to hear how good of a friend you really were to him. And just, there was so much talked about then. Mystic gets banned from Discord for advertising. He messages RGA, I got banned from Discord. By who? And why? I had my status set to playing a different server. That was my fault. I didn't realize it was set with that. And I was banned for advertising by Sejuk. LEL. I fully admit it was my fault. I didn't realize what my status was. I forgot about it. I would love to be able to come back, though. RGA says, done. He realized his mistake. It happened. We moved from it. February 23rd. I sent you this letter. And screenshots of Alex messaging me on Valentine's Day. The letter enclosed, for those who are listening and not reading, I'm sending these with Mystic here so you know he sees them too. Once upon a breakup, Alex sent you things I said to him. I knew, because it showed when he took snap... I'm getting flustered. Screenshot them on Snapchat. Well, I too took a screen recently. You may wonder why I'm sharing these with you. Simple. I want you to see it's not just me for who, lack of better terms, fucks up. Alex hasn't spoken to me since the breakup, and then I get this out of the blue, and on Valentine's Day nonetheless. I want you to see there really are two sides to every coin since you chose to be on his team and not let me have a say to defend my own self. To be honest, you don't know how much what you guys did had an impact on me. And I know when people told what you were doing and pushing me to a place, you laughed and ignored and brushed it aside. But Kira, think about this one sometimes. What if someone who wasn't as strong as me, someone who didn't have support, how would you have felt then? Not just for what you could have done to me, but also Mystic. He was the one watching me, my daily struggle with thoughts and emotions and have to talk me off the ledge, per se. I know you're worried about me moving in with him. If not only seemingly for the wrong reasons, but the issues that Alex and I could understand it. But you wanted to know why I moved here? Why he brought me here? It wasn't because he loved me. Yes, we were saying it, but couldn't have truly loved one another right then. No, it's because he saw the good in me and saw what I was going through. I was hurt and broken. I felt like shit for hurting a good friend, and even worse, for how I handled this situation. Yes, I handled it wrong, but you don't know how mine and Alex's backstory. You don't know our lives. You only heard one side of the coin. I did to Alex one time what he did to me several times through many years. I hate what I did and I can't change that, but I can learn from it and communicate my issues better, and now with someone who actually wants to hear that there are problems, who won't just shut me out for a video game. I know you don't want, and I know you know I don't want to hold ill will towards you, and I hold no real grudge. But I have been told what you said to me and to who and when, from many people. Kira, some of these people don't like me and still tell me what you had to say. It's not just friends or people who are staff or whatever. I can distrust one, but the many speaks volumes. Because I doubt they would take the time to pick up the same story. I wish you the best in what you do, but I will never trust you. And if I cannot be 100% frank with you, I won't let Nick forget what you've said either. Nick is Mystic, by the way. What he chooses to do is on him. I won't make him abandon you. Only because I know what it's like to be abandoned by friends you care for. Many did it to me when you and Alex were against me. Well, I think I've said what I needed to. Here are the screens below. The screen is just so you know. If I can get them centered on screen. Me and Alex are being bluntly honest. I asked him why he was bringing this up today. As you can see from the bottom message, he only messaged me for the first time since we had broke up because he wanted to see me and my boyfriend have sex. Let me put it up here. Because I wanted to watch you two have sex. What you can't see off screen because Discord's kind of finicky like that. Granted, I can open the original. You hate me and don't talk to me for months, and first thing you say is that? I was hurt and kind of astounded that that's what was said. But I sent the entire screenshot of every conversation we had. Just so you'd see it. March 3rd. In March. Yeah, we're like 3 days into it, and I have something to say for March. Sejuk messaged me, and I'll read it here verbatim. I wanted to clear the air and say anything I did as a mod had nothing personal attached to it, or things I may have done leading up to it as well. Many of the fond, good memories I have of Performium involve the times we had fun. I'd like to take some time out to say anything in the past is water under the bridge now, and I'd like there to be no hard feelings between us. That includes Mystic. Right. Now, some of this I won't have on the screen because there's a lot of screenshots, but I will be pulling them up on my cell phone, wherever it is. Let me pull my cell phone out of its case. So this will be easier. These were sent between me and some people, so I have the screenshots. I just have to get them. Later on, I was sent screenies from your Discord, a place I never look. Literally, ever. And you know what? Honestly, I will take the extra time to pop them up. Because someone needs to see this stuff. And a lot of this video was planned, but I guess having stuff that wasn't planned for, still worth it, huh? Might as well get everything out in the open, because you can't lie about anything. And some parts of these screenshots are irrelevant. But still, nonetheless, camera will go down. Of course, first off, it starts just you guys talking about chat. And unfortunately, again, most of these are hard for me to get in screen. And I hate that I can't do that. As I move my camera, because I want everybody to get to see everything. How about you talking about RGA's baby? Talking smack about RGA. Even getting others involved. Or how about when Sejuk, one who wanted to put water under the bridge, saying, I'm impunishable in game. You have reports where mods have come in to deal with my excessive swearing in RP server, and all the mods couldn't do anything because she's a friend with RGA. That's funny because I don't play roleplay. Or how about the fact when Nate mentions the fact that I got banned and then later unbanned because a not even friend messed with him. And apparently the current mods lack integrity to say, hey Nick, she's out of control. I guess it would help if I played anything besides VIP on Performium, huh? And of course, Kira thinks that RGA is being manipulated. My stuff is in order. Sorry if you're seeing this flash. You say he doesn't see the true story, but he sees everything, Kira. And Sejuk wants to come out of retirement to pull him into a chat. You could do it if you really wanted to. You're sick of seeing the stuff the mods aren't doing? Tell them, Sejuk. And saying you'll ban me for disrespect? Oh, let me tell you now. Staff has already said they'd unban me in a heartbeat. Then you mentioned Mystic's ban for blunt advertising? And RGA unbanned him? as you saw in the previous screenshots, he owned up to his mistake. You say you're still getting messages, blah, blah, blah. Blah. But, so much for water under the bridge, Sejuk. And Kira, this all leads to here and now. If you have a problem with me, and at this point, I don't care. Come to me. Say it on this video. Let everybody see who you really are. I'm tired of my name being slammed through the dirt. And this time, I won't get depressed. I have RGA, Mystic, Raver, and even Mystiques. One who I honestly thought hated me. They're there for me. They're the best support I could ever have. Especially Raver and Mystiques. They're blunt honest. They don't give a fuck about how I feel. They'll be honest with me. And, yeah, I've forgiven Raver for her part in everything. Because she realizes and has heard both sides of the coin. She's seen everything from your side, Alex's side, my side, Mystic's side. She's gotten to see it all. And she knows the situation she judged for herself. Her instead even decided I would be a trainee on Discord again, even with stipulations that I put in place for me coming back. And they were ready for the backlash from the other staff who didn't know I was fired. Or why, realistically, why it was fired. Because you couldn't be honest, could you, Kira? And be, hey, I'm firing her for dating someone. I don't know what lie you spread. I haven't asked, and I don't know if any of them would really tell me. But that's okay, because I'm coming back stronger than ever. And this time, if you start bullying me, nothing's gonna come of it. I am much better, much stronger, and I'm ready for you this time. And I may have missed some things in this video, but I only decided last night I would actually record this. So, I don't know if you, Care Berry, will see this. I'm sure it'll grace your inbox at some point, or even on your server. Whether you watch it or not, I've gotten to say my side of this story. I've gotten to say what I need to say. No longer will you have an effect on me and get to smear me and Mystic through the dirt. You can't change what I've said. And boy, have I said a lot here. And I'm not sorry. Because this time, you can't play the victim. This time, the world's going to know what you've done. So hopefully the next person you bully will be strong enough. Because this time it wasn't my blood on your hands. But if you can bully me to suicide and laugh about it, what's to stop you from doing it to somebody else? I tried to get you to see it, and I will never stop Mystic from talking to you. You banned me off your Discord this morning, and I'm sure you did it to my sister too. That's fine. I forgot that your Discord was even there. So that's that, Kira. I hope no one has to go through the stuff that I had to with you. But now people know my side. And everything, every screenshot, any little thing that's been put here. So good luck flipping this one, Kira.